Building the future, the way ahead after the fires. 4 mates jailed for setting fire to a Rosebud man. On show, Peter Costello gets tongues wagging again. And picture perfect and imposing winner of the Archibald. Good evening, Susie Reines with ABC News. Beefed up building standards will ensure that all new homes in Victoria will be built to better withstand fires. The Victorian Government will also reassess how much vegetation can be cleared around homes. But no one will be stopped from rebuilding in fire-prone areas.
Bob and Pam Allen survived the fires at Coligny in Gippsland. Their home of 20 years. ABC News, Coligny.
4 mates from the Mornington Peninsula who set fire to a mentally ill man in an unprovoked attack at his Rosebud home have been jailed. They pleaded guilty to arson and conduct endangering life. They were each given a 5-year sentence. The county court was told the victim, Richard Plotkin, suffered horrendous injuries last September.
It was a horrifying attack on a 59-year-old man.
News, Lahore.
You're watching ABC News Victoria. The headlines tonight: the state's building codes strengthened in fire-prone areas. 4 mates who set fire to an elderly Mornington Peninsula man sentenced to 5 years jail. And still to come, trouble for tipplers. The latest guidelines for so-called safe drinking. The biggest cyclone since Larry is menacing the North Queensland coastline. Tropical cyclone Hamish is a Category 2 system into reverse today, reflecting disappointment that China did not announce any new stimulus measures. Here's Alan Kohler.
China is the hope of the world these days. It's about the only country showing any economic growth at all. And a special look at the Australian economy. Till then, that's finance.
Organisers of this year's Avalon Air Show say they've managed to stave off the impact of the economic nosedive. The show revs up from Tuesday and it'll be a mix of crowd-pleasing aerobatics and hard sell.
The economy may have stalled.
Built a double-century partnership during the afternoon. Australia has won the toss and is batting first in the second test against South Africa in Durban. The team is unchanged from the first test. Fast bowlers Peter Siddle and Ben Hilfenhaus were passed fit to play after overcoming niggling injuries. Here's Peter Wilkins.
The Australian captain has been back to school in the lead up to the second test. 6 players by 1 shot.
A painting of Arnhem Land singer Geoffrey Gurrumul Yunupingu has scooped Australia's most sought-after art award, the Archibald Prize. Artist Guy Maestri wins $50,000 for his painting, chosen from more than 700 entries. The weather now with Paul Higgins.
And there we are. Thank you, Susie. Well, a long weekend is here. Thursday, possible late thunder 28. Have a relaxing long weekend. Thanks, Susie.
Thanks, Paul. We're returning to our story about the winner of the Archibald, and a painting of Arnhem Land singer Geoffrey Gurrumul Yunupingu has scooped Australia's most sought-after art award.
It's the one day of the year. News.
Before we go, here again are tonight's main stories. New building regulations in bushfire-prone areas force the use of fire-resistant and non-combustible materials. 4 mates jailed for an unprovoked attack on a man at his Rosebud home. And a round of media appearances by the former federal treasurer again raises questions about his leadership aspirations. That's the latest from ABC News. Stay with us for Stateline with Tamara O'Dine. From the newsroom, for the moment, good night.